1 in 14 people over the age of 65 have dementia, with the condition affecting roughly 1 in 6 people over the age of 80. There's no certain way to prevent all types of dementia, as researchers are still investigating how the condition develops. But you can spot the early symptoms, which include the way you ate. An uncommon form of dementia is frontotemporal dementia, which, as the name suggests, primarily affects the frontal and temporal lobes of the brain. As the NHS explains, these areas are responsible for controlling language, behavior, and the ability to plan and organize. Frontotemporal dementia does not initially affect the part of the brain responsible for memory, so this symptom does not usually appear until later on. The most common signs of frontotemporal dementia involve extreme changes in behavior and personality, but changes in the way a person eats could also indicate early dementia. In a study published in the British Medical Journal, BMJ, changes in appetite, food preference and eating habits for those with frontotemporal dementia and Alzheimer's disease was analyzed. The study involved 3 groups of patients with a questionnaire consisting of 36 questions investigating 5 domains, which included swallowing problems, appetite change, food preference, eating habits and other oral behaviors. The study found major frequencies of symptoms in all 5 domains except swallowing problems, which was higher in those with Alzheimer's disease. Changes in food preference and eating habits were greater in semantic dementia than in Alzheimer's disease. In semantic dementia, the developmental pattern was very clear. A change in food preference developed initially, followed by appetite increase and altered eating habits, other oral behaviors, and finally swallowing problems. The study concluded that changes in eating behavior was significantly more common in both of the frontotemporal dementia groups than in Alzheimer's disease. It is likely that the changing in eating behaviors reflects the involvement of a common network in both variants of frontotemporal dementia, namely, the ventral frontal lobe, noted the study. Alongside changes in eating habits, what a person eats can also be critical when it comes to increased risk. Diets high in saturated and trans fats have been shown to increase cognitive decline and the risk of developing dementia. Researchers find that both nutrition and exercise can potentially influence hippocampal neurogenesis, the process by which the brain produces new brain cells. Study findings indicate that altered neurogenesis in the brain may represent an early biomarker for both cognitive decline, CD, and dementia. Factors such as exercise, nutrition, vitamin D levels, carotenoid, and lipid levels were also found to correlate with the rate at which cells die off. How to reduce my risk? Research is ongoing to understand the causes of frontotemporal, so earlier interventions can be taken to reduce the risk. Unfortunately, certain risk factors associated with frontotemporal dementia cannot be easily modified. According to Alzheimer's Research UK, 1 in every 2 or 3 people with the disease could have a family history of the disease. Overall, around 1 in 10 cases of FTD are thought to be caused by a faulty gene passed down in families, also known as familial frontotemporal dementia, says the charity. Early research does suggest unhealthy lifestyle habits may influence your risk too.